Thank you very much for this opportunity. I am Mr. Kolokoto, the principal at Dawnview High School. 2020 was extremely a challenging year. As educators, we were faced with challenges where learners were afraid to come to school, and we were using a rotational system of timetabling where some grades were not coming to school in a week and others were coming. That was known as weekly rotation. With those challenges faced, we managed to confront them and overcome them, and that is why our learners managed to make us proud.
And who were your top achievers for 2020?
We had best learners in the name of May Keleng, who was our top student, achieving 83.7% average with 7 distinctions in Afrikaans, Math, Life Orientation, Accounting, History, Life Science and Physics. And our second best, it's Watoni George with an average percentage of 73, having achieved distinctions in Geography, History and Life Orientation. Our third best is Tolo Oratile, who achieved an average percentage of 72.9 with Life Orientation distinction. The fourth is Zondo Oluhle, who achieved an average percentage of 71.9, also with a distinction in Geography. So these are our best learners, and as a school we managed to achieve 25 distinctions in total.
And what is your overall pass rate?
Our overall pass rate is 86%. We are grateful that they achieved that. We thought we are going to have a bloodbath, but fortunately, through the grace of the Lord and their hard work, we managed to achieve 86%.
I'm Kaylee May, the top achiever at Dawnview High School.
And how do you feel about your achievement?
I feel amazing. I'm very proud of myself, and it feels very nice to know that my hard work paid off. All the tears, all the frustration, it feels really nice.
And how did you overcome the challenges of COVID?
Well, I think COVID benefited me actually, because I am the type of person that works well on my own. Yeah, so I think being at home actually was an advantage to me. So I think that really pushed me as well.
Okay. And what advice do you have for the class of 2021?
It's okay to just take some time for yourself. It is a lot of pressure, especially now with COVID. You won't get the help that other classes got. Like with us, we never had any extra lessons. It was just us against the exams. Yeah. So, it's okay to take a break. It's okay to cry if you need to cry. And just make sure that you do your work when you get it as well. Otherwise, it will not be done. Yeah.
Hi, my name is George and I'm a top achiever from Dawnview High School.
And George, how do you feel about your achievement?
I'm happy because my hard work paid off finally, and yeah, I'm happy.
What are your plans for the future?
This year I'm going to varsity, and then we'll see from there. We'll take it a step at a time.
Alright, and what is your advice to the class of 2021?
I think they need to keep the end goal in mind, because working towards a goal helps you stay focused and stay motivated. So yeah, have a goal and then do your best to work towards your goal.
Now with the class of 2020, you guys did exceptionally well, considering that you guys had COVID as a challenge. What do you think made you guys different from other classes, and what is it that pushed you guys to do so well?
For me personally, I think it was the fact that everyone around us had the opinion that we're going to fail. So that kept me going to prove them wrong, that no matter your circumstances, you can still get what you want, you can still achieve what you have in mind. And then like on a class level, I'm grateful because my class, we kept each other motivated. Even during hard times, we were together, and I think that also pushed me to do better and helped the class of 2020 to achieve what we have achieved.
My name is Oratile Tolo. I am a top achiever from Dawnview High School.
And Uratile, how do you feel about your achievement?
I'm actually very proud and happy. There's a certain joy in knowing that you've achieved this and overcome so many things.
And what do you think makes the class of 2020 different? Because you guys have actually done well this year.
What makes the class of 2020 different is the fact that we had support from each other, from our parents, the teachers, community, and in the whole the country.
And what is your words of advice to the class of 2021?
My advice to the class of 2021 is that you can do it, you can make it, and even though at certain times it feels as if the world is against you, as if the odds are against you, you should bear in mind that you've come this far. If you've made it from grade 1 to matric, it means that you're there for a purpose, and you can definitely make it.
Good morning, my name is Elise. I'm a top achiever from Primrose High.
And Elise, how do you feel about your achievements?
Like, I'm very happy with my achievements because like it shows that hard work pays off, and nothing ever goes to waste.
And in terms of your plans for 2021 and your future, what plans do you have?
We're gonna study further and at any university that I applied for, and then I graduate and get my degree then.
Alright, and what is your advice to the class of 2021?
Use your time wisely. Like work hard, like give it the 110%, and hard work always pays off.
Alright, and the last question, what makes your class different from the other classes as you had COVID as a challenge?
Like we had to work harder than the other previous classes, because like because of the challenges we faced, regarding COVID and whatnot, and like the time we had at school, so like we had to work twice as hard to achieve or pass marks.
My name is Michaela Pauline. I am a top achiever at Dawnview High School, and I'm 18 years old.
So tell me, how do you feel about your achievement?
I'm proud that I managed because of the events of last year, but yeah, it was difficult, but I'm still proud of what I managed to achieve.
And where do you plan on going with your future?
I plan on going to school eventually, but as soon as borders open, I need to travel because I've been too long.
Alright, and in terms of your advice to the class of 2021?
They shouldn't worry too much about it because that isn't going to help anybody, and it will really be over before anybody knows it. So they should just enjoy it while it lasts because it's a once in a lifetime experience.
And what do you think makes your class, the class of 2020, different in overcoming the challenges like COVID?
We were not expecting it, of course, but nobody was, and it gave us motivation to keep going through our matric year because we knew that the COVID pandemic was affecting everybody, and we were lucky enough to be coming to school and getting everything done as normally as possible, so we were lucky. And that helped.
And how did you deal with the anxiety of having COVID and having to study and not knowing, the uncertainties of 2020?
I didn't cope well. It's the honest answer. I didn't cope very well because I have anxiety, and it's difficult to have to deal with all of those dark plaguing thoughts while you have to worry about school and keeping everything up to date and stuff like that. But speaking to your family helps a lot. I spoke to my family as much as I could. I kept in touch with friends at school. It helps. Human contact helps a lot.
Alright. And so with somebody that is dealing with anxiety, what other advice would you give them, in terms of overcoming grade 12?
Get the help that you need. don't keep everything to yourself, and speak to those that you trust, your family, your friends, a teacher at school, your principal, whoever it is that you trust. Explicitly speak to them about it and try and get the help that you need, because anxiety is not an easy thing to overcome by yourself.